Hey, what's up guys, it's Unleash here today, and we are back with another video on Sonic Frontiers. And in today's video, we have a lot to go through regarding the game, things outside of the game, and just a whole bunch of things, honestly. So yeah, without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's take a look at the news at hand. Onto Twitter, we Sonic Rush. So here we have a tweet from the official Sonic the Hedgehog Twitter account. Something evil is afoot. This Tuesday, part 1 of a 2-part digital comic prologue to Sonic Frontiers releases here. And by here, they mean on Twitter. Very weird. Then we can see the cover art for it right here. Sonic Frontiers, Prologue Convergence. Then we got Eggman looming in the background with his... It looks like some sort of Sabs effect on him, honestly, with the squares and everything. Then we've got Sonic, Tails, and Amy on the plane. Tails looking very happy, Sonic looking confident, and then Amy is looking ready for a fight. So yeah, overall, very nice cover art. I like this. Now, I did see a lot of people getting confused thinking that, hang on, what happened to the prologue animation? It's a comic now, what? But then they clarify by saying right here, just to be clear, there's a prequel comic and a prequel animation coming soon. So there's no need to worry, this comic won't replace the animation. They are both releasing separately. Then we have the credits for the comic right here. The story is being done by Ian Flynn, let's go. The line art and lettering of the cover art is done by Spirit Sonic, and the coloring is done by Angie Nesio. Alright then, so this is actually pretty interesting. So we're gonna get a prequel comic for Sonic Frontiers that's exclusive to Twitter.com. Now this same thing happened with the Sonic Forces, where the prequel comics for that game released exclusively on Twitter as well. And judging by the Forces prequel comics, those are actually pretty significant. They have a lot of important details about the story that won't be in the game. So just judging by that Forces one, I guess this Frontiers one will be very important too. Now hopefully this comic won't be an excuse for them not to say anything about the context behind the game, in the game obviously. Because for example with Sonic Forces, a lot of things in that game weren't really explained all that well, but in the comics were explained really well. So hopefully that same thing doesn't happen with Frontiers. Even without reading this comic, there should still be enough story in the game for it to make sense, which can't be said for Sonic Forces. Now there is a problem with this comic just being exclusive to Twitter, and this issue is explained very well by Xpool. And the issue is that, while it is nice to have this comic at all, and also it being free, as time goes on, the Sonic Twitter retweets and just posts more things on their Twitter account, this prequel comic is going to end up getting buried by all those things. So let's say one day you just want to go read this prequel comic because why not? It's going to be a bit difficult for you to actually find it because it's going to be covered by a lot of other tweets. Which is why this comic should be released in other places as well. Maybe physically, I'm not sure. But just somewhere else other than Twitter.com out of all places, just to make it easier to find for people to read. Maybe have it in the game, that'd be pretty cool honestly. I mean it is free as well, so they wouldn't be losing any money by that. And if they put it in the game and the story isn't really all that great in terms of context, then if the comic just gives all the context you need, but it's actually in the game, then that's a bit more excusable than Sonic Forces for example, where the comic had all the context but wasn't in the game. You had to go look for it externally. So if they put it in the game for Frontiers, then that'll be a lot more excusable I think. Right, moving on to Ian Flynn's Twitter. Knowing Smile revealed. 2 down, 1 to go. I mean, you all know what it is, you've known it for a while, but it's more fun this way. For me. Alright, then obviously by this third Knowing Smile, he obviously means the prequel animation that's supposed to be releasing at some point this month I think. Now on the topic of that prequel animation, I'm not too sure what's happening with that right now. I mean, we're getting very close to Frontiers' release and it still hasn't released yet. Now, if you look at Sonic Colors Ultimate's animation, Sonic Colors Rise of the Wisps, part 1 of the animation released on the 19th of August 2021, while Colors Ultimate released officially on the 7th of September 2021. And that is about 18 days, I'm pretty sure, which is equivalent to about just under 3 weeks. Now, if you apply that same logic to Sonic Frontiers, that would mean it should be releasing on the 20th of October, if my math is correct. Actually, no, wait. October's 31 days compared to 30 in September. Anyways, if we're gonna just judge it on the 19th or 20th or 21st of October, whatever, that means it should be releasing next week, near the end of the week. Now, the 20th of October is actually on a Thursday, and as we know, Thursday is usually the things for Sonic news drops or whatever. So maybe the prequel for Sonic Frontiers releases next week alongside the comic. So let's say we have the comic on Tuesday for part 1 of that anyways, then on Thursday we get the prequel animation. I mean, that'll be fine. And I desperately hope they actually do that because, like I said, I'm going to be out of the country on the 24th of October. So hopefully it releases before then so I can actually do a reaction to it. Alright then, moving on. Now here we have a user called, Forward Yefund 8PMNFFA. That is, an interesting username. Then we have some random Japanese text here, and before people call me out here, Google says Japanese, so don't blame me, blame Google, alright? As a measure to prevent resale, we do not hand over the goods on the spot. When you visit the trial session, we will give you a numbered ticket. I want you to submit it. and Mercari prohibits resale of not for sale items. Now, strangely, this is actually talking about Sonic Frontiers because you can see right here in one of the images of the link, we see the things that were released are the TGS 2022, obviously. Yeah, I think you have that a bag with some art on it, or whatever. Then on the left there, is that just some random book? I'm not sure. But in the first image, we could see right here on the right, I'm pretty sure that's the Red Bull box thing that they had some sort of collaboration with Red Bull and Sonic Frontiers at TGS. But can somebody tell me what that is on the left there? Is that a Sonic Frontiers disc? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a Sonic Frontiers disc. So somebody has Sonic Frontiers right now. Interesting. Alright, I gotta be honest right now, I don't think that's actually Sonic Frontiers, because if you look at the disc right there, it says 8th of November on sale. Now, why would it say that on the actual disc for the game? Exactly, so unless this is actually real and I'm just misinterpreting this right here. But I'm pretty sure that's this placeholder disc to actually advertise for the game, because, yeah, once again it says 8th of November on sale there, so, yeah. And also, more evidence, it says right there, PS5, PS4. Alright, but then next to that it says Nintendo Switch. I don't think those two versions of the games are stored on the same disc if I'm not wrong here, so obviously that's a fake disc. Now moving on to this tree right here, you can get scrolls by fishing. There are two types of scrolls, each allowing fast travel to elders and hermits. Now we can see a screenshot right here. Sonic has got a scroll from Big's fishing. And yeah, once again, really nice looking game, honestly. Big's materials looking fresh. I can see the fur on him just from here. Then Sonic's animation looks very nice, very nice. Then the second screenshot here, Sonic's just spinning it on his finger, but then what on earth is happening with Big? Like, what is happening there? I don't, that looks so funny. I don't know why that's so funny. But yeah, we have like two options for fast travel here. Well, actually, technically three. One is the rails actually spawning when you do a puzzle. Those are technically used for fast travel, but essentially not teleporting there. Then right here is the actual fast travel where you can actually teleport to each of the elders and the hermit cocos. And then obviously it's going to be a fast travel in general because Sonic is fast. Makes sense. Right, this next screenshot isn't anything significant. I just thought it was funny to look at. And you can see right here, for some reason, there's a coco just ascending right there. It's just standing on literally nothing. And yeah, that's about it for this screenshot, honestly, nothing more. I just thought that was funny. And no, before anybody says anything, I'm not trying to hate on the game and make it look bad, I just thought it was funny, alright? I do not need to explain myself for this. Right, the final tweet for today's video, right here from Planon France. On vous, donnez rendez-vous. Seriously, okay, that's in French, obviously, let's just read the English version. I don't know why I do this every single time, it's not even that funny, but yeah. We look forward to seeing you at the Play On. Oh wait, Play On. Oh, okay, I can't even read, I thought it was Play None, okay. Play On stand at Paris Games Week from 2nd to 6th of November, Hall 1, stand BO28. Come and play Like a Dragon Ishin, Sonic Frontiers, Warlong Fallen Dynasty, Gungrave Gore, Goat Simulator 3, and leave with lots of goodies. Then they say here, immerse yourself in the world of Sonic Frontiers. Play the game before its release and become the fastest by testing your reflexes on the stand. See, literally right before the game releases, there's going to be another demo for the game in France. And yeah, once again, nothing for America. Let's go. Let's go. So happy about that. No offense, by the way, no offense, no offense. Right, last bit of news right here is some sort of Frontiers gameplay as some PlayStation lineup, I think. And yeah, I think we've seen some of it before in a previous PlayStation video, but this is a bit of an extended version. And it's nothing massively new, just some sort of new shots from Kronos Island. A bit more of the fast travel rails I was on about earlier when you complete the puzzles. And yeah, the game is looking as good as they always expected it to be. Anyways, that about does it for today's video. So yes, there'll be a new Sonic Frontiers demo right before the game releases in France, with new gameplay, new screenshots, and obviously the prequel comic is releasing next week. Maybe the prequel animation releases on Thursday next week too, I don't know. But what do you guys think of this news? Are you looking forward to the prequel comic, and when do you think the prequel animation is going to be released? Let me know down below. I'd love to see what you guys have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, especially that last one. Don't forget to become unleashed by pressing that join button down below. And remember, it's not necessary. And I will see you all next time. Peace!